here we come, Jeannie. I've been trying to get here for a minute. Alright. Remember, the first time I found it, I literally looked for it. Like, I just remembered where the funeral was. And then I literally spent time finding it, and I found it somehow. But this is my first time driving through here. Trying to find it. So we about to see. I wish I'd have brought some, but I've been forgetting. Like, I just finally made the turn. Like, the turn for this is literally like in the middle of traffic. Like, you have to remember that you come here. Type job. Damn, it's been 10 years, lady. Next year it'll be 10 years. I dropped the project a couple days before your birthday. I think it's gonna be the one that or the beginning of it at least. Damn, grandma, you what? 76, 96, 2006, 2016, 42 years without your husband. Serious. It's even more serious because I'm sitting here, be losing my mind over somebody who decided to leave my life and don't want to be there. Maybe they want to be there. I really have no reason, but you want 42 years without your person. And I'm sitting here and think somebody I met some months ago with my person, lose my mind about them for over a year. All that type of stuff. Like, everybody really has different problems or perceives their problems to be different, because I really thought that was a real problem, but it really was just like a real solution. Whole time I wasn't even in the frame. So now I got to be the point of view. That was genuine. Well, alright, so I make music. Well, you know, but I gotta make sure I make content, because this is not about just being good. So I actually gotta run back what I said, because I don't have to, but I'm going to. But yeah, I was saying, about 42 years without your husband. I'm sitting here and I be losing my mind about somebody I met, well, at this point a year ago. You know. I don't even think I'm losing my mind about it. It's just, I was just confused how somebody that like I ideally would want to be around indefinitely can just like, you know. And earlier today I was like, sometimes it's just like some people's reason be just because. Like, I did it because I wanted to. But I was like, dang, it's a reason for everything. Like, even if somebody says, oh, just because what? Like, you know, like if the sentence can be finished, then the question is not answered. So, but yeah, I think I am doing better. Now I think I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I'm blessed. Going through a lot. But I'm blessed still. Oh, man. Always losing stuff. I left my crazy joint. I'm gonna go to that joint and see if it's still there on there. Oh shit, maybe it fell. But yeah, I've been trying to get here, but I guess today is the day that I was supposed to get here. I'm weird with numbers. What's today, the 12th?
Your birthday's the 6th, 12 minus 6 is 6.
I don't know what that means. But, just saying stuff. But, yeah, I feel like I want to be more intentional about coming to speak to you, because I think once we get, like as humans, once we get past like the super deep grieving stage, I think we forget about the people that we love, that we lost. Like, not across the board, but the amount that we think about them is just different. Now, it's probably just the same amount that you would think about them if they were alive. Like, you talk to them often, then you feel the void a little more. But if you don't talk to them once a week or once a couple times a month, it's like, you know. But it's different for everybody. I think for you, it hit me hard, really, really bad in the beginning, and I got over it fast. I think sometimes with grief, nobody wants to say they got over it, because they feel like getting over grief is them not loving the person. and that's not the case. I got past my grief with you because I love you. But why the hell would you want me to be sad? You get what I'm saying? Like, that math doesn't math. And then I always think about like our last interaction with one another. You know how people be like, it be something so cliche.
It's like, oh, it's almost like you knew.
But she always gave me an amount of money that was insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but very significant for my memory and my spirit, you know? Like, she would always, and she would sneak it to me too, like it was bands. She get everybody probably like $1, and she would literally be scraping up change. Like, she didn't have no money, ever. Like, her son took care of her, so realistically, she could have said, Eddie, she could have said, Eddie, can I get somebody to get this? Maybe. But she wanted to do her own thing. You feel me? So she probably had $20 to her name. It probably was $20 in change in ones. But she gave everybody $1, $2 too. Then she'd come around, said, baby, that's all I got. She gave me $5. Grandma gave her money and she gave me $2. And I know I just had $3 more than everybody else, you know? So, but anyway, yeah, you gave me some money. We sat on the couch and talked. I feel like our conversations were always like, I don't know. It's like we were so close it got along, but our relationship was weird. I don't even know where we connected other than the fact that you loved me. And I loved you because you loved me. Like, I'm really trying to figure out what did we connect on. Like, we didn't make many jokes with each other, maybe. Like, I don't know. What's up? Life and death is so interesting. It's like, you're a figment of my imagination, but I know I experienced you. But, like, prove it. You know? Like, I have to look myself in the mirror and say, prove it. Even if I see a picture of you or a picture of me and you, still prove it. Like, prove that this lady was here. Then I just gotta look inward. You feel me? And I just think, you know, for our loved ones that we've lost, we need to look inward more. I don't know. It's just, like I said, I just feel like we forget about them. But it's just really us at a healthy stage with grief. And I think a lot of us don't know how to process like death or anything. We see it often, but we don't understand it. It's not a video game. But interestingly enough, it is. But it's just like the connotation behind video games. It's like, it's not no silly fun shit. You know? It can be silly and fun. But once you power off, you know how, I don't know, I can't really explain it, like in cartoons where they be like, basically like the game has a game when you turn it off, like you're playing it, but like basically when you're done playing it, they go through, they have their own world. That's almost probably what like life and death is like. Like the concept of heaven is probably really just like, yeah, that's just an example I'm giving to explain it. But it's like, it's not up in the sky, and hell is not in the ground. Everything is here. You got a high vibration and low vibration, man. And whether you're coherent in like a human way or not is, you know, one thing. But that does not mean that you don't get to have an existence. You might not get to live anymore, but you still have an existence. You still have a place in this world. Like, this is me, you know? Especially that one, because it just keeps playing at me. But shit, all of it is playing at me, you know? So you point one finger, somebody three back at you. Shit, everything playing at me, and I'm pointing back at it, and it's pointing back at itself, like, you know? But yeah, Jeannie. Yeah, Jeannie, that's crazy. Time is so funny. Time is so funny. Time is so funny. Jeannie, help me manifest this. I want to say help me manifest some success, but shit, I won already. Oh, also, I'm so rude. I never got a chance to meet you, Mr. Sir. You're kind of, in the middle of our conversation. I don't mind, but baby. I wish you would have gave me 10 more years because I've changed so much. I just wish you was like here for some of this stuff. Cause like I'm so different. I look at myself so different. I wonder what advice or what support or what type of hug or kiss I could have got from you while I was going through these things. Shit, like stuff I'm going through now, man. Like I'm positive, optimistic. I know I'm just being all these things, but it just don't feel worth it sometimes. I know it is. But like feelings, I'm talking about feelings. Wish I had that last video. I think you was asking me about it. Interestingly enough, you were asking me if I had a girlfriend. You were asking me if I had a girlfriend, and I just was like, I had that yellow iPhone 5C that I'm pretty sure one of my family members stole. They stole multiple things from me. I'll never address it though. Karma is real. But the yellow iPhone 5C, I was on probation. The phone barely worked. The screen was messed up. Battery was messed up. So even getting the video was hard. The video worked while we sitting in that car. Like I said, we was close. We had a relationship, but like I didn't feel comfortable to be like, Jeannie, look. I didn't have snuck pictures of her whenever I did get some. Interestingly enough, I started doing that closer to when she passed too. But yeah, she gave me, I'm all over the place. But yeah, it was Christmas or Thanksgiving. No, it was Christmas. She gave me the sweetest, tightest hug. And low key, I just wanted to leave I wanted to leave Delaware because it just didn't hit the same for me. Like, nobody my age was there or anything. And I just wanted to leave. I wanted to stay for her, but I wanted to leave and go home. And part of me feels like she wanted me to stay too. And, you pass caring for yourself. Doctor's appointment, follow up because so it was just time. Granted, no, it's always just time. When somebody goes, it's just time. I don't think there's no such thing as like you were gone. You left before your time. Divine timing is a thing. Sometimes it can feel like it, but I feel like we only think people left before their time for selfish reasons. You left before I got to do this with you. Like kind of like what I was speaking on earlier. Like, dang, I wish you got a chance to, but I guess I had to live life without you seeing them things. So it started to feel normal, and that is okay. Hot as hell. I love you, lady. Please, without scaring me, at some point can you send me a sign that you are with me and that everything's going to be okay? Please. These are things that I know. I know I'm going to be good. I know I'm going to be okay. But, it's just like one of them joints you want to hear from somebody that is a being from, rather than the voices in your head. Like, voice in your head is you in a way, but there's so many voices in my head that aren't me. But I know your voice though, So even though you probably got voices in your head that aren't you or whatever, maybe that sorts itself out as you get older. You get a level of like, peace and just acceptance for who you are and everything else phases out. I don't know. But regardless, I want to hear from your voice.